Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. It has recently become much colder here in London, and the feeling of winter, which not so long ago felt far away, has now made it clear that it is here to stay. The mornings are covered by a thin curtain of frosty air, and all the trees are bare and resting in a deep sleep. No matter, this is the reminder that the festive season is almost upon us. A time to slow down, be with family and loved ones, enjoy simple comforts, and, of course, decorate the home. Whether you celebrate Christmas or Yule or any other celebration, the winter festivities are, I think, a beautiful way to celebrate the season and honour the magic that still remains. There is so much beauty and life still around us, and this is what inspires me every winter to be creative and decorate my space, although be it small, but also to turn it into a peaceful and cozy little burrow which brings me a sense of tranquility and joy every time I come home and helps me to relax from the day. Since I was a child, I adored plants and wildlife, and I loved to decorate my space in a way that made me feel that I was inviting nature into my home. I still love to do this now, and even in my very small London apartment, I can always find ways to make nature part of my space, to give that sense of peace and beauty and life. I love to have a lot of green, live plants in my home, but for the purpose of decorating this year, I saw that I already had some decorations in storage from before and decided it was best to make use of these instead of taking too much from nature outside, as I don't live in a wild area where it would be easier to find a lot more to use. These vines are supposed to resemble holly, and even though they are not real, I find they bring a certain feeling of the festive season to the space. A seasonal craft that I also love to make are these baked oranges. I also like to dab just a few drops of lavender essential oil for that glorious scent. Buying a wreath, or crafting one, is of course a popular seasonal tradition and really brings so much of the Yule spirit and joy to the home space. It's also a beautiful craft that can inspire so much creativity, as you are free to design it in any way that looks beautiful to you. Today, I have decided to craft my own wreath from nature I have found on my walks instead of buying one. Even though I currently live in a very big, busy city, I'm truly grateful that I live very close to some parks and green spaces, so I'm able to go for a walk, breathe out any tension, and also find some treasures on my way. My wreath is not going to be the conventional round shape that is so common, but that is okay with me. The winter time is often a period where I find myself spending much more time at home when I'm not working and teaching children. During the time I have free, which usually isn't a lot, I love to find different ways to be creative and let my imagination roam free. I love trying out different crafts and learning new things. I also really love to make things with my hands. I guess maybe it comes naturally to me to want to constantly be physically busy after spending most years of my life being a ballerina. I love to also make handmade gifts when I can instead of buying them. I believe there is always so much meaning and magic in something that has been crafted by hand and with love, no matter how small or simple it may appear. And although this gift may not be perfect looking, it is my own, made by me. I have recently discovered this method of decorating wood, or wood burning. It is called pyrography, and it is a very beautiful art form. I am still very much a novice in this, however I love to try. I find pine cones so magical, especially during winter time. I think it's because you can find lots of different ways of decorating them, and there's so many different shapes and sizes. I'm also going to be preparing some extra pine cones for another project I will share with you next week. As the seasons change and the colder months step in, I also love to take the time to clean my home and refresh my space, turning it into a cozy, warm and comfortable place that brings all the feelings of rest, peace, and it also ignites my creativity. Something else that I adore and that brings me back to my childhood, stories and fairy tales, are these fairy lights. They create an undeniable cozy feeling of magic and give me so much joy. And in my opinion, a long day is never complete without a hot cup of tea. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you next week for some more Yule preparations. Have a beautiful day or night.